Herd dat. What's going on, everybody? This is Tim Herd, and you are listening to Tall Talk, episode 31. How is everybody? We have reached our 30s. We are in the dirty 30s. Oh, God. You know, hangovers are getting even worse. I know, like, staying up past midnight is, like, just horrible for you. And it's just not good. You can't go to the clubs because you're that old man. It's brutal. It's getting to that age where you need to settle down, buy a couch, and make sure it fits in your apartment. But what has happened with my week? Not much. I've been at school, handing in assignments, in and out of the newsroom, and just learning a lot as per usual. Oh, you know what I did, though, this week? But I'll get into that later because there's more important business. Way more important business. Right now, I need to crack open a beer because that's what the whole thing is about this podcast. I have something from St. Thomas, Ontario. Railway City Brewing Company and their Dead Elephant India Pale Ale. 6.5% alcohol. It's a strong beer. IBU 66. And they got a bunch of stuff. Taste sweet and fruity. Malts, slight candy, and biscuit notes. Grapefruit finish. We'll see if that's true. Lots of hops. Oh, they got a little thing about the story of the elephant. Here's to Jumbo, world's largest elephant. Friend and prized attraction of P.T. Barnum's traveling circus. It was 1885 here in St. Thomas where he met his early demise in the tragic railway accident that'll be forever remembered in the annals of beer and Canadian history. In his honor, we've crafted this full-bodied ale. Live life large. He'd have wanted it that way, and for you to drink responsibly. Oh, really? Give me a break. Railway City Brewing Company is located 130 Edward Street, St. Thomas, Ontario. You can find them on railwaycitybrewing.com. And their number, if you're so inclined, is 519-631-1881. Check them out. But more importantly, right now, we need to crack open this bad boy. That wasn't the best crack. I'm sorry about that, but you know, Angry Tim is gone this week. I put him in the vault. He's locked up. I can actually hear him in the vault right now. He's like, break a window, but I can't do that. Nope, not right meow. And just give me a second, folks. I'm gonna pour this into a glass because it's polite Tim this week, calm and collective Tim, soothing voice of the tall man.
What a crock of shit. Just pouring my beer in a glass. I don't want there to be white noise. Ooh, beautiful color. Let's see if this bitch is fucking good or not. If not, Angry Tim is coming out because I got a whole other thing of beers.
Cheers, folks, to another week and to being in our 30s now. Oh, God. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm gonna sip. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's all right. I'll drink it. I'll eat the shit. I don't care. It's not shit. I actually really enjoy it. But more information on Rail City. Well, on their website, right meow, they got tours and events, tour options. If you just want a tour, it's $5 per person. Beer samples, $8 per person. Tour and samples, $10 per person. Tour and samples with a Railway City Brewing Company glass or bottle opener, $12 a person. Oh, they got Groupon deals, people. Check it out. And something else, I'm not reading that. Tour schedule, Tuesdays to Wednesdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Thursdays to Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, big day for Saturday, 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. and Sunday has the same hours. Oh, this is bullshit. No tours on Mondays, St. Patrick's Day, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, and Christmas Day. Bullshit. Bullshit. St. Patrick's Day ain't a stat, and people like to go check out where their beer comes from when they're all fucked up. I don't know. You can shop on their website. Yeah, they got some decent fucking shirts. I'd buy that. Range between $28 to $40. Well, their sweater's $40. They got all kinds of stuff that you can buy. You can get the double Dead Elephant Imperial IPA. Pretty sure I've had this beer before. They got all kinds of stuff. Drinkware, miscellaneous. What's in miscellaneous? Oh, just coasters or a tin sign. Oh, it's sold out. Jeez, that's a big thing that people want. What is Ducks? McLovin's all fired up. Oh, they got a Ducks Unlimited Canada thing. Special edition custom cans in support of Ducks Unlimited Canada. Didn't Gordie Howe promote that? I remember seeing like being at my grandparents' place. Gordie Howe was a huge promoter for Ducks Unlimited Canada, which I love Ducks, so save them Ducks and whatever Ducks Unlimited Canada does. They must save ducks and other animals across Canada. But no, I'm pretty sure Gordie Howe used to be their spokesperson. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, let me know, because that's a big deal. But no, yeah, check them out. What other things they got on there? The contact thing. Oh, I said their number. I said their address. They have their website. There's a map on their website. Oh, and they have a link to Hotels Combined or something. I don't know what that is. I'll click on it. What do they got? Oh, it's just a fucking hotels.com to make a deal. So if you're like, hey, you know what? Why not get a little tour at Railway City and then just stay the night at St. Thomas? Never been there. It's pretty close to London. And their retail and tap room hours are Monday to Wednesday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday, Friday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So yeah, check them out. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the best one of all, LinkedIn. Anyways, that's enough about Railway City Brewing Company. If you want to find out more, just find out for yourself. And I got this at the beer store. So it is located in beer store locations, and yeah, go for it. Find one in your location. Just do it, people. Oh, I'm gonna have another sip of this bad boy. Oh yeah. So I apologize. Last week I was a little angry because of some weird circumstances, but he's gone now. He's gone. That's it. Big things are happening in London right now. The Western homecoming is this weekend, so there's booze is flowing. I will be not attending because of work. So what I was getting at before I did the introduction of Dead Elephant India Pale Ale is that I told everyone I got a part-time job and I have some training shifts this week to get me prepared for my hosting duties. I know it's like, oh, you just sit people and stuff. It's like, yeah, I know, and I know my job, but I still have they still have me doing training sessions. And so the girl who trained me graduated high school in 2016, and I graduated in 2008. So it's like, oh my God. And people are asking me are you going to be a host? Like you look like a manager. How old are you? It's like, that's not important. What's important is I have a part-time job and I'm going to school and I want to become a journalist or a broadcaster, a reporter of the news, a newscaster, someone that reports the facts, the truth, and does not express his opinion. He just reports the facts. That's right. That's what I'll be doing. Anyways. So yeah, and so I had a training shift, and I have one tonight, and they keep on telling me that it's just oh yeah, Fridays and Saturdays, this place gets really busy. It's like, well, no shit. Most restaurants are busier on the weekends, and they're like, and just wait till Christmas. If you plan on working over Christmas, it's gonna be crazy for us. There's people love to wait for restaurants, which is something that I never like to do, but It's just a part of the life. And, I like that position. Like, I've worked in restaurants before in the back and stuff, and cooking is fun, but being the host, it's like, okay, you greet the people, you give them a great smile. It's like, okay, we'll find you a table, and then you sit them down. Everyone knows this. It's just, my problem is I am such a fucking giant and massive human being that it's hard for me to just like sit them down. And I don't know. I'm a bit clumsy, and it's just, this girl that's training me, I'm supposed to follow her while she sits, like, to make sure I properly sit the people down correctly. That was a weird sentence. But she's like just weaving through the fucking, like, she's just finding, what's that football term? Like finding the holes, just going through the holes and stuff. And like, she finds the lean blocker, and she's just weaving through the crowd, because this place was busy when my first training shift. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm just this massive human being that can barely go through the tables. And I didn't know any of the tables. I was lost. I sat people in the wrong spot. So it's like, it's a learning curve, but you know what? I'm happy I'm making some money. I know it's only minimum wage, and it's not going to get up to $15 because of Mr. Ford. But at the same time, I would love to make an extra $1, but what am I going to do about it? Am I just going to rip on Doug Ford for the rest of this podcast? No, I'm not going to do that, because, part of me agrees with the whole minimum wage freeze. I mean, I know people, it's like, well, like, you can't really afford certain things. I don't know where I'm getting with this, but basically what I'm saying is I kind of agree with it, because certain products will go up in price if they have to keep on charging labor. If labor keeps on going up, if the price of labor keeps on going up, wouldn't certain things like eggs and milk and other products go up because the owners have to make a profit? So just say the minimum wage, just say it just keeps on going up and up and up, like, everything else is going to be more expensive. And so I feel like if you continue going down this road, nothing's going to change, because you might be making more, but then, oh my God, I have to pay $40 for a thing of milk. And God, I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, anyways, so it does suck that I'm making only minimum wage, but at the same time, that's all I wanted. I just wanted a job where I was making a little bit of extra coin, help out around the apartment, and help out with Emma. And like, I know I'm still in debt because I got a loan from financial aid, which I'm not happy about, because when I was previously in school, I basically paid it off, and now I'm back at square one at age 27. I'm going to be turning 28 in November. Oh God, it does terrify me, but I am making the right choice. I I learned a lot that night, and I'm excited to go in tonight, but a lot of standing around. And they didn't have my, because they were going to give me a what's it called, a shirt, a dress shirt, because they have a certain dress code, and I needed a tie, and I hate ties. I despise them. I refuse to wear ties. I don't like them. I don't want to wear them, but if I have to, I will. And I guess with this career path, I'm probably going to have to wear a tie once in a while, which sucks, but I don't like it around. It just feels like it's choking me the whole time. I've never enjoyed wearing a tie. It's just like, it's easily grabbable. And then if you get into the sauce too early, you have it all on your fucking forehead and you look like an idiot. That always happens at every wedding or any event that requires a tie. Someone gets way too fucking loaded and they say, you know what? It would be a good idea putting a tie on my forehead. That will get all the pussy. That will get all the bloody pussy. Am I allowed to say that word anymore? Is that one of those no-no words? Is that that up there for words that you're not supposed to say? I don't know. Is it really that bad? I don't know. We're not going down that road. We're going to stop it from there. And I did. So I had a tie, which I didn't have a tie, sorry. And I show up and they're like, yeah, your shirt's not in yet because you're a giant and they don't have giant clothes. So they're making it from scratch. And I was like, okay, cool. It's like, but do you have a tie with you? I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, okay, I got this tie. And it was like a striped tie. It was like lime green. And I had this black shirt. No, it was like, what was it? It was black and gray shirt, but it was like squares, like small little squares, like black squares and gray squares. And so I looked ridiculous. Like people are looking at me when I'm like sitting people down. It's like, did you just like rob a Value Village before you came in here or something? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, I looked like an idiot, but like, it was my first shift, and I didn't want to be like, I'm not wearing a tie. Like, get out of here. And so I was like, yeah, no, sure, no problem. Why not? I'll wear a tie. You're the manager. I got to listen to you. And so yeah, I looked ridiculous for a night, but they let me know that my uniform is in, and so yeah. Tonight's the night. I got to be there in a couple hours, actually, so we better hurry up on this podcast. But no, school's going good. I mean, I handed in a lot of assignments this week. We had a test in one of our classes, too. And I just finished a paper. Oh, my God. You know it's the worst thing in the whole wide world? Like, whether you're for like university, college students, no matter what, certain professors will get you to write article reviews. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. And so I have to take economics and politics this semester because they're required with my course program. And well, they were just required. And so I have to write this article review, and we had to read 2 articles, compare and contrast them, and then express your opinion. And do you agree with these articles or do you not agree with these articles? And when I was at Laurentian, teachers would make us do this, and it's such a crock. It drives me nuts because they want to know your opinion, but they don't want you to say I or we. You can't. No one cares about your opinion. No. You're technically undergrads. No one cares about your opinion until you're doing your master's or your PhD. So right now, you don't know anything. And so you can't say I, but we want your opinion. So you have to express it in a way that doesn't say I, but then we want your opinion as well. So what you do is you get other articles, you read other articles. So you have to do more reading. And I mean like not just 1 or 2 articles, like 17 articles, because that's more important. And then you compare and contrast those, and then you put that for your opinion instead. Like some people might say this, others say this, but never say I, because no one cares what you think, but we want your opinion anyways. It's like, so what? Just flabbergasted and triggered. It triggers me when professors bring this up. You're like, just let us write an essay if that's the case. No, this is an article review. It's better. We get you to read an article, and then if you agree on it or not. And so like it might take you 3 pages. It might take you 15. It doesn't matter as long as you get your point across, but don't say I. So I've never liked them, and I never will. And you got to like source your work, but I mean, everyone that's used Microsoft Word in the past, I don't know, while, it's easier now to do your references. I'm pretty sure you were able to do that when I was in school. I was just too stupid I was just too dumb to realize that Microsoft Word would do it for you. You just go into the reference thing and you just, APA or MLA format, bibliography, works cited, everything. But the crazy thing is now, universities and colleges use this program called Turnitin. Now, if you don't know what Turnitin is, it's this thing built by some scientist or MIT graduates from somewhere. And you submit a paper, and before it can get finally submitted, it goes through this program. and it's called Turnitin, like I said, and it makes sure that everything is cited properly. And if it's not 100% cited and 100% your work, even if it's 99% and there's 1% that's not cited, you can get a 0 on the assignment because that's plagiarism. And I don't get this. I don't understand how is this even possible, but like it is. You can't use a paper from one class and use it in another class, because let's think about this for a second. There's certain universities and certain colleges out there, and there's courses that are so similar. Like I had probably 5 different courses at Laurentian that taught me Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and if I could, not looking it up, I can't explain you anything about it. But I remember them bringing it up in every single class. It's like, oh God, this is annoying. But so many courses and programs at the university level are so similar, especially like, I'm not saying in like engineering or like nursing or like anything in science. Like if you're like, well, I'm a physics major, it's like, okay, yeah, you're doing some crazy fucking shit there. But I'm talking like mostly humanities, and which I took. I still am in humanities right now, technically. And a lot of the courses are very similar. They talk about politics, they talk about certain things, they talk about compare and contrast this, and you're just like, oh God, this is such a money grab. Like just thinking about being at Laurentian, I remember having a semester and I was just sitting there being like, wow, this is basically the same thing I just learned an hour and a half ago. Why would I even show up to class? They don't take attendance. You don't get any participation marks in this. This is exactly the same thing. So with this turn it in thing, because like I know some people know that they can get away with just like rewriting an essay that they've already written in another class and handed it in because they're very similar. With this turn it in thing, it already knows that. It's like, no, you've written this paper before, because it collects almost every article review, essay, everything that's ever been written. For some reason, it has it all. It has all the information. So if you write something and then try to rewrite it, it'd be like, no, plagiarism, you fail, 0%. Which can get you kicked out of school in some places. It's fucking crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure at Fanshawe, I remember at my orientation, they were talking about this, and they're like, yeah, like, you can, like, it's up to your professor, but you can potentially get kicked out of school. Like, fuck, man. This Turnitin guys must be making a killing. Just think about every single college and university around the world. If they're using this one Turnitin software, every student, like, needs to follow this. Like, how could you ever be able to cheat on a paper now? You can't. And so, like, I was making sure when I was writing this, I was citing every little goddamn detail. And I used APA because that's the college's standard. And I know some colleges use MLA, and God, those things suck. But Microsoft was helping me with that, so it made it a lot easier. And no, I got it done. I submitted it, and yeah. Wow, I don't even remember what was going on. I just went on a huge rant about plagiarism. Don't cheat. It's bad. Sip a beer though. But yeah, we're giving her on this podcast right meow. I'm just going to what am I going to do right now? Oh yes. Coming up next, the weekly news, or just news, things that have happened this week. All right, so I'll see you in a second. All right. Bye.
Yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
And we're back. What's going on? Oh, so what you just heard was Kawhi Leonard's laugh at his press conference. I guess they had media day this week, and he's a Toronto Raptor, and I'm pretty sure that's the first time he's spoken to the media. But oh, I'm so happy I stopped because I really had to pee, and I just got back from a huge piss. Huge piss. Beer's just flowing through me right now. But yes, this is what I wanted to talk about was that laugh. What's going on with that laugh? Like, that was just, I put it in multiple times because it's just, it's hilarious. And I watched it so many times on Twitter this week. And God, it's just, I'm really excited for this guy to be playing for the Toronto Raptors. But it's just, that laugh is insane. It's fucking hilarious. I can't get enough. I want more. I want more of that laugh. And I can't wait for more interviews with Leonard, and we will see how he plays. Do we think the Raptors are going to do are they going to do good this year? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? I really hope they have a chance. You know what's funny? I always say I don't know anything about sports, but I always talk about them. Because sports are like our culture, man. They're like, they surround us. Frig. But no, I really need to make my way down to Toronto and go see a Raptors game because there's no professional basketball. Oh, wait, there is professional basketball in Canada. I'm pretty sure there's a league. There's a league, yes, in Canada. London professional basketball. London, Ontario professional basketball. Professional. There's definitely a team. The London Lightning. I knew it. And they play in the National Basketball League of Canada. Play at Budweiser Gardens. Geez, they've been playing since 2011? National Basketball League of Canada. Good God. Fair amount of teams. Fuck, there's a team in Halifax. Wow. I wonder if they're good or not. We'll check the stats. Current standings. What do we got? The Moncton Magic. Oh, the season hasn't even started yet. So there you go. But in the Central Division, the St. John. There's a team in St. John's? Good God. Sudbury has a team? Sudbury has a fucking basketball team. The Sudbury Five are in London's division. What in the absolute hell? The Windsor Express. I got to check these bad boys out. The Sudbury Five. What the hell? I can't believe they have a basketball team. Good God. There's something that you could check out on the weekends, McLovin. Go to the fucking Sudbury Five fucking basketball teams. I bet you Kawhi Leonard will play there after, am I right? Could you imagine? This just in, breaking news. Kawhi Leonard, I can't even do his laugh, ends up playing for the Sudbury Five. He's like, I'm a nice guy. I have no idea about nickel. I'm just joking. I'm sure he'll do really, really well for the Raptors, and I hope they do something in the playoffs, man. Well, that's a little going overboard. They have to do well in the regular season in order to do that. But good God, I had no idea that they have a fucking team, a basketball team in Sudbury. The Sudbury Five basketball team. Buy memberships. Shop. Team. Fan Central. Let's see what they got for shop. Let's see their jerseys. Let's check out this. What do they have? Oh, why are they called the Five? Because of 705? Is that are they doing a 6 thing? Because that's just ridiculous. Because their area code is 705. Oh God. Let's just check this out. I'm sorry. I know this is digging into the news, but oh God, they're really involved with Sudbury. So they definitely play at the stadium, or they might play at Laurentian, because Laurentian's basketball team is actually pretty nice when it comes to CIS sports. I know that's nothing too crazy because the NCAA is just filled with amazing talent, but my God, for CIS basketball, I think they were second or third in all of Canada last year. That's pretty crazy. But no one can beat Carleton. My God, Carleton wins like everything for basketball. It's like, why would you even try anymore? But the Sudbury Five, oh God, they have partnerships with Northeastern Ontario, the YMCA, and they'll have local player and assistant coach. No way. I'm pretty sure that guy used to play at Laurentian. He did. The Sudbury Five are pleased to announce the addition of their first local player as well as a new assistant coach with local roots. The Five have signed local basketball product George, I can't say his last name, Cirrus. I apologize if I don't know how to say it, but like graduated of Laurentian University Voyager program in 2013 after playing under the direction of head coach Sean Swords. He graduated from the French program with a degree in physical education and health promotion and has played 4 years of professional basketball. Get the fuck out. No way. Well, that's pretty fucking cool. The Sudbury Five. I mean, like, if you really want to keep on playing, why not, right? I didn't realize he played in France for 4 years. That's crazy. We are so excited to work with a player like George, who is a local and has an established network and can play the game really well, said Logan Stutz, Sudbury Five general manager and head coach. You can really feel the team coming together, and today's commitment is another important milestone for our franchise. He's 28 years old, has played on 3 teams during his career, including in Paris and ABC Trois Rivières, each for 1 season. For the past 2 seasons, he's played in France. I'm not saying that word. And he's 6'3", 205 pounds, who can play the 1, 2, or 3 position typical of a fast and athletic guard. Jesus, good for him. I mean, like, I know it's not like the NBA or anything, but this guy's fucking crushing it, man. Now he's playing for a Sudbury team. He's probably getting more tickets. Where do they play? I'm going to get more information. I know this is just tearing down on my Kawhi Leonard information, but that's all I really had was his laugh. I thought that was hilarious. That's why I put that in. But Sudbury Five, you're on the fucking ticker. Sudbury Five. Let's check out the Wikipedia page. Wikipedia. Because Wikipedia has all the answers. Sudbury Five announced they play in the Sudbury Community Arena with the Wolves, which is the OHL team. Their colors are orange and red. Why? The team was originally approved by the National Basketball League of Canada to begin play for the 2017-28. Oh, so they just started. But was pushed back. Oh, this is their first season, 2008 to 2009, according to Wikipedia. The organization announced their team name, Sudbury Five, in colors in May 2018. Logan Stutz was named the team's first general manager and head coach on August 9th. The team took part in the 2018 entry draft with the other 9 NBL Canada teams and later received the Niagara River Lions protected player list after that team left the league. Oh, geez. Why are they called the Five? Okay, the team's name and logo refer to the last digit in the 705 area code. Oh, my fucking God. I knew it. I fucking knew it. God damn it. Drake must be pissed. I mean, like, he started the whole 6 thing, and I'm pretty sure that's why is the 416. Correct me if I'm wrong. All of a sudden, there was like 666666666. That was happening all over the place. I was like, oh, okay, Drake's making I don't know, I guess Toronto's the 6 now. It's like, we're never going to leave the 6, bro. Bro, we're never leaving. Unless we have a tour in L.A., or a concert in L.A. The 6. So I guess it's the 5. My word. Oh, this pisses me off. Because, like, I know Laurentian has a hashtag North 705, and there's a rival with Nipissing because they're 705 as well, and they have to have this hashtag, and that gets on my nerves quite a bit, actually. The team's name and logo refer to the last digit in the 705 area code, which is like most of Ontario, I'm pretty sure, that area code. Let's check it out. Oh, it's all over the map. I'm not going down that road. But yeah, wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess this is the first season for them. maybe I'll have an excuse to go up to Sudbury and check out them play. Trying to get McLovin to go see a basketball game would be an absolute nightmare. Oh, do they have Pabst Blue Ribbon? Because I only go if they have Pabst Blue Ribbon and PEI potatoes. No. Anyways, yes. So, wow, I went down a fucking huge rabbit hole. So London has a team, the London Lightning, and Kawhi Leonard in Toronto. Season starting soon. And let's just continue talking about fucking sports because that's what this podcast loves to do, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about. But let's continue just making a complete fool of myself. But first, I'm going to have a sip of beer. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Wolfpack News. Defend the den. Hashtag Wolfpack. Hashtag Team O'Brien. Hashtag the hunt is on. That's right, folks. I'm the match report. The Toronto Wolfpack played yesterday in Headingley Stadium in the United Kingdom. They beat who are these fucking people called? Leeds Rhinos 17-16, and our boy O'Brien kicked a 48-meter field goal with just minutes remaining, and it took them over the top, and they won the game, and which means they are one step closer to moving up a league, and that is amazing news. And I really want to go see one of these Wolfpack games. They look fun. Obviously, they're away right now. They're on. They just played a game in the UK, so I'm pretty sure they're coming back to Canada next week, or they're just doing a European tour or a United Kingdom tour. But O'Brien kicked a hell of a field. It was a drop kick, 48 meters out, which is fucking crazy. And because I used to play rugby, and there's some people that actually can do that, but I've seen it not work out in their favor, where they've tried to do a drop kick and they completely miss the ball because there's people running at them wanting to kill them. And let me see. Oh God, this is just fucking awful. Oh, where is it here? No, what did I do? Oh God, no, that's not it. Good God, figure out how to use the internet, Tim. It's been out since 1999. Figure the fuck out. What is wrong with you? No, you don't want the PDF. God. Oh. This is a fucking train wreck. I'll tell you, folks. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm lost. I'm really lost. Match preview. Here we go. Holy fuck. Read more. God. This podcast should just get changed not to Tall Talk. It's like watch Tim Hurd struggle with technology. And I still can't find where I'm supposed to go. God. Might as well just turn off this podcast right now because this is not going well. Not going well at all. Anyways, yeah, I guess they're doing... Here we go. Holy fuck, that took forever. Good God, I finally found the schedule. It's like I'm supposed to be a global ambassador and I can't even fucking promote these guys. I guess that's it. They don't have any more games, so I think that means the season is over. But there'll be more Wolfpack news to come. Hashtag Team O'Brien. Good on them for winning, and hopefully they can make it to the next level. I don't know. Is rugby like soccer in the sense where? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. God, this is fucking brutal. But no, I saw that. Yeah, so the Toronto Wolfpack are killing it. They're crushing it, and good for them. Let's spread the sport of rugby in Canada because there's more than life than just hockey. Don't say that. That's mean. People don't like that. But what else do we got on our agenda? Oh my God, more sports. Sports. Hashtag sports talk with Timmy Hurd. Good God. But I have to bring this up because I am looking right now at the weirdest looking mascot that has ever been created by mankind. Gritty. Philadelphia Flyers present a rapist of a mascot. Gritty. Why is he gritty? Because he looks like he could murder your entire family and eat the remains. Good God, this guy's fucking weird. I just watched a YouTube video of Gritty just plowing goalies, not like physically plowing them, like not going down that road, like just cranking them into the boards and stuff. He's like, what? I'm Gritty. I do what the fuck I want. Imagine the auditions. Like, imagine the scum of the earth that auditioned to become Gritty. It's like all the assholes and douchebags that were lined up to become Gritty. It's like, okay, so what are the qualifications for Gritty? Okay, you must have lost your job 19 times due to some sort of customer service error, like you threw a burrito at your fucking customer and be like, oh yeah, why don't you eat this shit? Or like, fuck you, I don't know you, you're cool, that sort of deal. Like, what kind of fucking people did they have auditioning to become Gritty? Or was it just like actors that can't find work? Like, I really want to know, because that would be insane. Like, just like the tryouts are, okay, I want you to be an asshole to other fans. If you see someone wearing a Bruins jersey, or who are their rivals? Who are the Flyers' rivals? Are they rivals with, I don't know, fucking Washington? Is that a rival? I don't really care. But could you imagine all the people that auditioned? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, I don't think I would even qualify. Like, Angry Tim, on the other hand, after a couple beers, would definitely be able to become Gritty. But the problem is, he probably wouldn't be able to fit in that mascot suit. And I can't skate. Like, I wouldn't be able to skate. Did he have skates on when he was crushing all those fucking, what are they called? Goalies? I don't know. But he's like staring into my soul right now. Those eyes are fucking weird. He was on Jimmy Fallon with a bunch of people, and good God, just an absolute terror of a mascot. Like, he will literally make kids cry. Like, babies will be crying in Philadelphia Arena or wherever they play. I don't know. I'm not looking that up, because that's not for me, dog. But this beer is, though. I'm liking this. Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good. There's tons of articles you can check out. Gritty. My name's Gritty, and I like to punch people in the face. But no, that's terrifying. And other crazy things that happened this week. It actually happened last night. Does everyone remember Lindsay Lohan? Like, Parent Trap, that girl that became a fucking crazy alcoholic and crazy person, and is still crazy today. Well, she got punched in the face after accusing a refugee parent of trafficking her own kids. And she posted this on a live video on Instagram. I saw it on Twitter because it was trending on Twitter this morning when I woke up, and I cannot believe it. I watched the video like a bunch of times, and she has this like fake accent, like a fake Arab accent, and I can't believe, like, and she gets punched in the face by the mom, or like the mom pushes her and she starts crying like, I can't believe this happened. Like, anyways, check out the video, because it is really bizarre. It is really fucking bizarre, and I have no idea what's going through this girl's head, but what happened? I want to go through her IMDb though. What was the last movie Lindsay Lohan did before she just like became a complete absolute booze hound disaster? Oh God, what was the last thing she was in? She's in something in 2018. Life Size 2 TV movie. Oh, I can see that winning awards. Let's see what this is about. Life Size 2. Grace is a hot mess in the middle of a quarter-life crisis. Been there, girl. Realizing that she is in over her head as a toy company CEO. What in the fuck? To make it worse, her wild child ways are causing the company's stock to plummet. This is brutal. I can't believe there was Tyra Banks is in it. Oh, okay. Good God. Well, at least she's making something worthwhile, I guess. I don't know if I'm definitely not going to watch this, but Lindsay Lohan, main person in this movie. Can't wait for that. Life Size 2. I can't believe I can't believe it's just not Life Size 1. It's Life Size 2, 2008. Coming out in December. Check that out. What's the last thing that she's been doing? What's the last thing that she made? Among the Shadows, completed. Patricia. She plays Patricia. Oh, look at this. Oh, Venomad. Are you excited for Venom? I think it came out already. Yeah. It just definitely came out this weekend. Pretty sure. Should go check that out tonight. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I'm working. Damn it, Tim. Damn it. All right, let's see what Among the Shadows is all about. A private investigator must unravel the murder of her uncle while keeping the secret that she is is a descendant from a line of werewolves. Oh, Jesus. Private Eye, Lindsay Lohan, when there's a full moon, turns into an absolute terrifying werewolf. Not the one that drinks a lot of alcohol and does a lot of drugs, just the regular werewolf. It's crazy. She jumps and murders people with her fangs, and then she goes to the bar and slams a lot of whiskey sours. I could definitely go for a whiskey sour. I haven't had a whiskey sour in fucking years, but it's been a long time. But yeah, check out those movies if you're bored. You know, you can't yet. It just was completed. I bet you this comes out for February. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to run the internet. 1999 was so soon or so long ago. I'm still lost. She's in a TV series called Sick Note, whatever that's about. Oh, fucking the Harry Potter dude sidekick is in this. Anyways, that's enough about Lindsay Lohan. She's doing her thing. She's posting on Instagram, and people are going fucking crazy over it. But I don't understand why you need to follow random people that are just trying to enjoy their night or just trying to get home. Like, come on, Lindsay, what is going through your head? But Emma was telling me that she's just been hanging out in yachts in the, like, I don't know, like the Dead Sea or something. Like she's in like the Mediterranean Sea, just hanging out on yachts and taking photos on her Instagram. And I checked out her Instagram, and a couple of her posts recently were on a yacht, and she's just hanging out with people, I guess. And I guess she gets paid for it or something. I don't know. But this girl is a fucking train wreck, I'll tell you that. My God. I miss the Lindsay Lohan that was in Parent Trap. Oh, God. But, you know, Mean Girls, though, that's a damn good movie. Don't talk shit about Mean Girls. That's a fucking phenomenal movie. I like that movie. That's good shit. Lindsay Lohan crushed in it, and the other girls, too. I just watched a movie the other day that had Rachel McAdams in it. Yeah. Yeah, what was... Oh, Spotlight. Yeah, I know it's a couple years old, but I just watched it for the first time, and I fucking loved it. Especially being in journalism and broadcasting and stuff. It's like, that's what potentially you might have to do, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see about that. But it was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed the structure, and the acting was phenomenal, and I'm pretty sure it won Best Picture, but I don't know because I don't watch awards. Oh man, I used to be in an Oscar pool when I was in school with a bunch of my buddies, and our one buddy would always win because he'd get like inside information. I don't know, he'd like, you know, those like weird categories that no one cares about. He would win those. He's like, oh, I did a lot of research for this, and then like other friends would get involved. I would just go, oh, I'll pick this one, I'll pick that one. I've never seen that. Don't know what they're talking about in this. I'm gonna do there, and it's just like, whatever. Life goes on. But no, we always used to do a pool when I was in school for the Oscars, and it got pretty competitive. But then every year the same guy wins, so we're just like, oh, fuck this noise. But yeah, Lindsay Lohan doing videos, and if you haven't checked it out, just go on any type of social media, and you'll see her just be a fucking train wreck. Holy fuck, what happened to her? You know, there's a lot of child stars that go through that. I guess it's like there's a lot of pressure, you know, like for these kids, and all of a sudden they're like, I don't know. Oh, she's only 32 years old. She was born in New York City, New York, United States. Height 1.65 meters. Anyways, Lindsay Lohan. That's all I have to say about that. But that's it for things this week, I guess. I ranted about a lot of sports and basketball, Sudbury basketball. But coming up next, the beer news. It's the beer news. All right, I'll be back in a second.
Beer, 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 beer. Oh, when we get together, just me and all the lads, everyone remembers all
The beer news, folks. That's right. We're back with the beer news. Oh God, and that was, of course, from the famous commercials for Molson Canadian Bubba Kegs. And I don't know why I used it. I was trying to find a jingle, and I was like, hey, why not I use this and see if I get sued? Because I hope I don't. But anyways, I'm using it. It hasn't been aired since 2003, but that's not what the beer news is about. But if you do remember those commercials, they were pretty fucking cool. Don Cherry showed up. They're like, imagine eating meat. Back old school Molson Canadian commercials were pretty fucking nice. But this week I want to talk about beer and the climate. Apparently, according to many sources or scientists, people that know things, they're having trouble brewing. There's a trouble brewing, I should say. So the warmer world means many ingredients that help beer grow aren't growing. So in the U.S. alone, because I've found some articles, but there's one article that I'm reading right now from Climate Central. This might just be a blogger. I'm not too sure. You can follow them on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all kinds of stuff. But 99% of U.S. hops, I don't know if these numbers are correct, are grown in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. And because of the drier climate in the West, this is impacting production, which is lowering the amount of beer and increasing the price. So there's not enough water available for irrigation. And, so what does it say? Water available for irrigating the hops largely comes from annual melting of winter snowpack from the mountains. A warming world means more rain versus snow in the winter, meaning irrigation may depend more on groundwater, which has a higher mineral content and affects the beer's taste. Barley, the most common grain used in fermentation, is primarily produced in the upper Midwest and northern Rockies, and likely many cereal crops. It is particularly, heat waves, and so it's going to get fucked up by heat and drought. So U.S. farmers are planting less of it to reduce their financial risk. Last year, Montana farmers planted 23% less barley for their beer market than in 2016, meaning the final cost of beer at the pub is going up. Like I said before, there's another article that you can check out on Global News. Reality check: is climate change coming for your beer? And it's talking about this Belgian brewery that relies on very specific temperature to get their beer just right is watching their production window get smaller and smaller thanks to climate change. The brewery partnered with environmental researchers to do a study that results of which were shared on the Brussels Beer City blog. Okay, you can check that out if you want. So they rely on cool winter nights to make their beer better, and their brew. So what the fuck is not like? So it can't be hot. So summer days to age it in wooden barrels. So they rely on cool winter nights, and then in their brew to insulate their brew in warm, not hot summer days to age it in wooden barrels. So if you want to read it for yourself and actually understand what the hell is going on and what I'm talking about, go on Global News. I might share this link actually. So like they found that a number of days when the temperature is just right has been on a decline for decades, dropping from 165 days in the early 1900s to 140 now. They expect the number of viable days to drop further, reaching 90 by 2100. As the window narrows, their options to keep producing regularly will be to pack up for somewhere colder or start using modern technology to make their beer. So yeah, it looks like beer is on the rise, and climate change might be a factor. If you believe it or not, it is happening. We've seen some fucking crazy weather happen in the past couple of months, and even this summer with the forest fires. I've brought that up many times. Even right now, there was a tsunami in Indonesia. Well, there was an earthquake. There was tons of earthquakes, but there was one that was 7.5 on the Richter scale. But no, this is a pretty big deal, because this climate change is affecting our planet, and it is affecting something that I really enjoy. And I don't want to spend like $12 just on a can of beer. With these tariffs, this trade war that's going on, and Trump refusing to hang out with Trudeau for a couple hours to talk trade and climate change, beer might be pretty damn expensive down the road. Fuck, I might as well just get back on the Pabst Blue Ribbon train. But apparently, from outside sources, McLovin, that's on the rise too. So maybe, just because the climate change is affecting the hops and the farming industry, that's affecting all beer prices. I mean, it fucking sucks. Like, I don't want to spend that much money on a beer. And it is getting outrageous in some places that you go to. Like, you go to a bar, you go to some pubs or bars, and they're charging a lot of fucking money for just a pint. Like, there goes beer nights, or like cheap pitchers, like, oh, buy a pitcher of beer with your friends and get 10 wings. I mean, like, restaurants or industries aren't going to be able to afford to keep people drunk. What the hell's Moe's Tavern going to do? Anyways, that is it for the beer news. Climate change is affecting hops, barley, and all sorts of stuff. And so, fuck, it's going to be terrifying in the next couple of years, man. What's going to happen with the water? Like, that's my biggest concern. Like, is it going to dry up? Like, everyone's really concerned about fresh water, and I get it, because you need it to live. And most of the planet doesn't have fresh water because it's been polluted. And, you know, it's like, oh, where are we going to put all this crap? I don't know, just throw it in the river. We don't care. It's not going to do anything. Like, you throw it in the river, it's the river's problem. Let the fish deal with it. They can figure it out. Have you seen pictures of the Nile River recently? There's like dead bodies and stuff, and it's just garbage. Just fucking garbage. I don't know. Like, I'm sure other rivers are like that. I know in Amsterdam they have a river going through it, I think, and there's this new initiative because they just collected so much plastic, and there's this guy who's like collecting all the plastic and making it into art or something. Fuck, man, it's fucking nuts. But there's lots of fresh water that's disappearing, but I mean, there's oceans. I mean, I know it's salt water, but like, come on, you could probably figure something out with them. Like, isn't there a way to like get the salt out of water? Like, if it comes down to it, at least there's like a fucking shit ton of salt water around the world that we can somewhat use. I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan brought that up on one of his stand-up routines. This is not just me making this shit up. Like, someone's brought it up before. I've heard it before, and I'm pretty sure it was Joe Rogan. But yeah, like, it was Joe Rogan, because I remember watching it and be like, oh, that is he's like, hello, there's a ton of fucking water on the ocean. Why don't we use that? But yeah, so I don't know. I'm nervous about the whole water situation. It's going to be pretty fucking crazy, and maybe down the road there's not going to be enough water. Like, aren't the Great Lakes depleting? And yeah, what are we gonna do with all that shit? Like, Ontario is pretty lucky. We got a lot of fucking water in this province. We got a lot of water, but other provinces don't have as much as we do. But like there's a song out there. It's like rocks, trees and rocks and water, lots of water. If you drive up to Sudbury, you're going up northern Ontario. Like, fuck, man, everywhere you look, there's fucking swamps and rivers and lakes and all kinds of shit. So I think we're good for a fair bit of time until some serious countries or our neighbors realize, oh shit, we're thirsty. Hey, Canada, what's up? What's going on? You know that trade war that we had? Yeah, fuck that shit. We're here for your water. Yeah. We have the most technological fucking army in the world, and we're going to invade right meow. Okay, you have a fucking helicopter from the 1800s. I didn't realize they had helicopters back then. We got fucking helicopters that transform into planes. Yeah. Like, we have everything. We will fuck your shit up. We want that water. I really hope that doesn't happen. But it could. God, let's fucking hope it doesn't. But my God, if this trade war gets any fucking more out of hand, hell, we'll see what happens. Fucking, I can't keep on paying this much for aluminum cans, aluminum tall cans. I love my tall boy cans. But anyways, enough rambling. That's it. Beer news, climate change affecting the whole world, plus the hops. Let's try to save them hops, people. Let's try to save them hops. All right, that is it. That is it for Tall Talk this week. You can follow this podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Tall Talk Podcast. I didn't have any questions this week. McLovin's, I guess, busy with other things like watching golf and long drive competitions, because I know how much he loves the golf network. Those fucking long drive competitions are pretty fucking crazy. But anyways, I'm not going down that road. If you want to email me or ask me a question, it's talltalkpodcast@gmail.com. Check that bad boy out. And if you want to see some personal information, you want to see some photos or anything, just check out my personal account on Instagram, hertimothy90. And that's it. I hope everyone enjoys their week. And until next time, folks, it's been a Timbo Slice. Peace!